Rock, Georgia. What a cool name for a town, right? Pretty small town. Drove by the post office. It was just a single wide trailer. I love these little small towns. I don't like driving through them sometimes, but you know, it wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. I'm here at Quad Graphics. Delivery got right on time. I'm actually about 10 minutes early. They haven't started unloading me yet, but that's okay. They came out, I had just unhooked the red airline and slide the tandems back. They just came out and locked the red airline, so they should be unloading me any minute now. This place is it's tight, little dirt parking lot. I'm the only truck here. There's one bay beside me here and one bay beside me there. I don't know what I would have done if there was other trucks here. I would have just had to back up 93,000 times until I got it right. I lucked out. Knock on Freightliner plastic that I lucked out. I'm going to go ahead and start looking at my next load. Might go ahead and call the fleet manager as well. Looks like I'm heading straight into Atlanta, which is they are unloading me now. Just microwave some Swaggerty, oh man, violent. Swaggerty sausage eggs, got a little Texas Pete on there for a little extra flavor. And update for my next order. So I'm heading to downtown Atlanta for 11:30, but I can arrive early because it's 8 a.m. I got a feeling they're going to be done here in just a few minutes. One of the more tight backs that I've had to do. All the streets down here are super tight. I don't know if the GoPro picked it up or not, but pulling in here was pretty freaking tight. I actually, once I got backed in here, now I have to pull back out once they're done. Get out on the main street because there's not enough room to go through here. Pull back in through the entrance and get back on the scale and then make the phone call. There's no like office here. You just be pulling the scale and make a phone call. I'm getting better at judging when to turn the wheel and everything, backing up. I feel like I am anyway. But this was definitely, there's no room going forward at all. And there's no room left or right. There's only 2 docks that you're allowed back in, one's taken. She was snug. It was snug. Every time that I've come to one of these, I've came to 2 Sunoco where I picked up. Not the one in Newport, Tennessee. The one in Newport, Tennessee is bigger compared to these. This one's tight. I'm going to deliver this load about 120 miles up in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I've never been to Chattanooga at a West Rock / Sunoco there. I think they burn, I'm not sure, I think they burn all this because it's all recyclable material. Not supposed to be there till 4:30. Once they load me and I can get out of here, I'm going to stop and scale. Even though they have a scale here, I'm still going to scale somewhere, and I will give an update to my fleet manager, and hopefully I can get there before my 4:30 delivery time, because I'm going to be a few hours early, I believe. I've made it to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Chaos is a good way to put it. Do I look tired and stressed out? I feel it. When I made it, the PC never logged that I was at that Sunoco in Atlanta. So when I was pulling out to leave, I didn't notice it, but the GPS was routing me around a block to come right back to it because it didn't clear off of the route. I didn't notice this till I got down one street, and it was like I was looking at it, the directions, and I should have caught me off guard as soon as I pulled out of there, but it didn't, and I ended up going down. Hopefully the GoPro got it. I ended up having turned down a side street. Trucks were allowed there, but they were doing construction on the sidewalk, and there was a truck right there, man, and that I ended up blocking like the entire intersection because I couldn't make the turn all the way. So the guy doing the construction luckily jumped back in the truck and backed it up far enough for me to get around the block. Had that, and add in all of the Atlanta traffic. It was stop and go all the way through Atlanta on 75 North. Crazy. So much traffic. At one point there was like 10, 12 lanes wide, and it was a car in every lane, bumper to bumper. Anywho, get out of the city of Atlanta, and then I get stopped just on 75 North for an hour trying to get to my first scale, which was a Love's that I chose. Go to that scale, finally, after sitting for an hour. It sucked. I so badly wanted to go sleeper berth break, but I didn't. I let it eat the hour off my clock, which is what you're supposed to do. After that, I make it to that Love's. I pull up to the scale. I'm ready to go, man. I'm getting an error on the Weigh My Scale app. I get it twice. There's a guide behind me. So I'm like, all right. I got on Trucker Path real fast and found the next truck stop up, which happened to be another Love's. So I'll go a few miles up the road to another Love's. And what do you know? They're doing construction on that Cascadia. They're redoing the pavement on the ramp leading up to the Cascadia. So that's 2. 0 for 2. 0 for 2. Get back on Trucker Path. Luckily, there was a pilot like 8 miles up the road before the weigh station. Pulled into the pilot. I guessed it perfect by looking at my PSI in here, the rear tandems, or whatever. And I put it right at 60. And perfect. Didn't have to do a thing. So all that for nothing. But I had to scale it anyway. So to be fair, I had to do it. Pulled out of there, and here comes the weigh scale. Nobody's there. All the trucks bypassed it. Making my way up 75, getting to the Tennessee border, right where 75 and 24 split. It's backed up. It's backed up. I don't even know how far. So I sat in that for 20 minutes. Then I come around, get on the 24. Finally, they're doing construction on 24. So I'm 20 mile an hour up 24. Finally get to this turn here, and this turn wasn't made for a big rig, so I ended up having to use the straight lane and my turn lane, and I consumed both lanes pulling in. Luckily, there was nobody pulling out at the stop sign. Pull into West Rock here in Chattanooga, and these places just weren't meant for big rigs. You pull in right there, come right up on the ramp here, and then I had to go around and bust a U-turn right here, which there was enough room here. Then I had to back into this bay right here. So I'm facing forward. Look at this. That's not as far away as it looks. It's about the same distance as the front of these bulkheads on these trailers. So I have this in my way, and I have that where I can't go forward any. Looking at it now, and this took me like 10 minutes to back up. It was embarrassing, but whatever. I got in nice and safe. I should have pulled forward in between those two, like that one lift and that bend right there, and then kind of backed in. But I tried to do my 45, and I ended up over there some, and I ended up coming around this way. All in all, I'm here. I made 2 deliveries today. I have less than 3 hours on my clock now. I don't have another order for the day. I'm going to call Fleet Manager now, and they might have me just go to the nearest truck stop or rest area. It's so busy right here, man. So busy. Oh, one thing that was different about this place, when I backed in and got set, I had to take my keys out of the engine and go put them on a little hook by the where the forklift's coming in and out of the truck. He wouldn't start doing my unloading until I put the keys there. Just another little weird thing that this place does that I haven't seen anybody else do yet. It's funny that there's another rail driver and he's having the exact same issue that I had. Sucks. Guys, I have made it to a Love's in Jasper, Tennessee. I'm tired, man. All that traffic, it takes a toll on you mentally. It's a little different in the car, man. You can kind of weave in and out of traffic some. In this truck, I mean, you're like constantly. People are constantly cutting in front of you too, within feet. They don't even care. People out here playing with their lives. Anyway, I'm going to go get a quick shower. I got a load for tomorrow already, which is awesome, and I'm heading back to Atlanta to the rail terminal in Conley, Georgia, kind of on the outside of Atlanta. Need to be there at 6, and yeah, I'm a few hours away, so I think I'm probably getting on a road around 3 a.m. Delivering that load tomorrow to Indian Trail, South Carolina, I believe. South Carolina, North Carolina, I don't remember. But more on that tomorrow. Anyway, I'm cutting today short, guys. I hope you had a good day. I am